Hey everyone, Mikhail from HSM. So welcome to the HSM showroom. HSM just received some new product, but let's go over to the GAC showroom to check out the GAC models that just arrived. Chris, hey!
Hey!
How are you going?
Bro, before we get into the GAC models, let me go and organize our podcast. How did HSM marketing come around?
So HSM marketing came around in the year 2000. It was established, right? Established from very, very humble beginnings. I mean, it's a nice story. My parents started the company in 2000. It all started because they needed to buy a car. And a friend of them told them, hey, let's order a car from Japan. But at that time, in order to do that, you had to pack a container of cars. So they had to pack 5 cars. So they found 4 other people that wanted a car, packed the first container, it came, they got their car, and then so many people from the village, so they started off in a village, saw these cars come in and said, hey, we want to get a car. And little by little, at our home, it started. And we're here today, 26 years later.
So give us like an insight on HSM Motors.
Okay, so HSM Motors was established in 2018. So HSM Marketing is the parent company that everybody has known about for the past 26 years, right? But HSM Marketing did used cars. So it's in the used car industry. In 2018, people decided developing an appetite for new cars. That was around the same time with the hybrid law introduction. So hybrid cars were duty-free and a lot of people wanted these Honda vessels. So around that time, we entered into the new car market. We wanted to come out with a different company. So that's why I established HSM Motors. So HSM Motors does only brand new cars. And persons kind of know us for like luxury cars. So all the luxury cars that you see us bringing, those all come from HSM Motors.
So how was HSM Agriculture founded?
In 2020, where there was so much uncertainty in the world, you didn't know what was going to happen. I mean, we thought, I actually was talking about that this week. We thought we were going to wear masks for the rest of our lives. We didn't know when we were going to go back to work. And, we sell cars, that industry was closed. And I started thinking, what people need, what is there going to be a demand for moving forward? And I think, okay, people always need food, right? We need food to survive, right? That's going to be the industry that I'm going to look at. But I wanted to find something that, goes along what we do. So cars, 4 wheels moving, they have an engine. Let's buy wheel tractors. People need tractors to farm, and I believe in mechanization and technology. Let's look at tractors. And I bought 2 tractors, and that was the start of it. We became the dealer for Lovol. Lovol is the Chinese largest manufacturer of wheel tractors, and then we got brands such as Shaktiman, which is implements to go with the tractors. And the rest was history. That was started in 2021, and 5 years later, we are major player, I would say, in the agricultural realm of things.
Give us an insight on how HSM Machinery was founded.
So HSM Machinery came because we learned from our mistakes, right? So, we had all our eggs in one basket, cars, and then COVID taught us, hey, get into something else. So you had a wheel tractor set. I was on a mission to diversify our portfolio. We can't just be in cars. Yes, we have the tractors. Let's look at something else. I said, okay, what else? Again, I don't want to be too different. Sticking along the same lines, engines, so the same technical people could work, heavy machinery, backhoes, excavators, rollers. Let's look at that. And we started exploring. We came up with the HSM Machinery division, became the dealer for Lovol Construction Machinery and Escorts Kabuta out of India. And, we started that and it did well. We launched that in 2023. 3 years later, I know we're one of the very few companies that has heavy machinery dealerships in Trinidad and Tobago now.
Give us an insight on the HSM in Guyana.
So HSM Motors is in Guyana. Naturally, we wanted to expand throughout the Caribbean. We're a growing company. I think we became somewhat of a household name in Trinidad over the last so many years, especially because of social media. Started with Guyana because of a couple of reasons. Guyana has the fastest growing economy in this part of the world, right? The highest GDP. So naturally we said, okay, let's go to Guyana. And then when we looked at things, we noticed that a good portion of our following on social media was Guyana. So we said, okay, Guyana, they follow us. They have been asking us for years, can you supply cars to Guyana? Guyana is going to be the first stop after Trinidad and Tobago to diversify in. And we went in there in 2019 and we really started getting active maybe 2 years ago. And yeah, that's how HSM Motors Guyana was founded. And we are very happy to be there, and it's part of our regional expansion.
Are there any other like HSM brands that we don't know about?
HSM Farms, which is probably one of my favorite things here at HSM or HSM brand. So HSM Farms was established a number of years ago when I was in university. I have a passion for animals. I really, really like animals. And that's why maybe HSM Agriculture Division actually came around, right? So HSM Farms is a livestock farm. It started off as that. It started with just 2 cows. Now we have, I think, with 35 cattle. We have 200 sheep and goats. We rescue horses. Earlier this year, we actually went and rescued 5 horses in Tobago together with 2 friends of mine. I really just like animals, and it was something that was very dear to me. And we're doing so many different things. Maybe I could venture into this realm and see what else we could do or how I could make this a viable business. I'm still working on that because we're doing it a number of years now. It's something I really hold close to my heart. And that is one of the best things about HSM that people don't know about. Apart from that, we have rabbits as well, cocks, chickens. They all carry to the farm.
The whole farm.
Yeah. But another company that we have that a lot of people don't know about is the HSM Security Services Limited. The HSM Security Services is actually a Ministry of National Security approved security. So we actually have that. I'm actually a precepted officer. I'm a state constable. Yeah, most people don't have something. I mean, I like to do different things. I know wherever I can expand and find niches and new markets, we do it. And there's two things that I don't think that most people know about under HSM.
Give us an insight on this brand called GAC.
So HSM just became the dealer for GAC in Trinidad and Tobago as well as Guyana. We recently had the launch for GAC. So GAC is one of China's largest automobile manufacturers. It's probably new to us here in Trinidad, but I'm sure you would have known names like Honda and Toyota. So if you go on Google Honda China or Toyota China, you're gonna see GAC Honda or GAC Toyota. So GAC manufactures all Toyota and Honda vehicles in China. Apart from that, Mitsubishi as well as Hino. And apart from that, they have a long history of partnerships. The GAC is comprised of 3 different models. GAC is the parent company. So GAC does gasoline cars. We launched 2 gasoline cars. That was the M2 and the M Zoom. And then you have the Ion line, which is the fully electric line. And under that, we would have launched the Ion V, the Ion ES, and the Ion UT. Those are fully electric and they're very affordable. One of the nicest things about GAC is that they are confident in their product. They're offering 8 years, 160,000 kilos bumper to bumper warranty on the car. And on electric batteries, they're offering up to 200,000 kilos warranty. There's definitely a new player in the market. It's going to change the game because so many Chinese brands are coming into Trinidad and Tobago because now we are seeing their value and they're aggressive and they're coming in. I think they're going to take over the market, all of these Chinese cars. But GAC is here. I think we're very excited about it. You see the G behind us. Yeah, it was definitely something I look forward to because we have a lot of different models that are going to be launched in GAC. We're also the dealer for Hype-Tech, which is under GAC. That's like a Tesla rival. It comes with gull-wing doors. I mean, you definitely see it when the launch comes up.
Mikhail, where do you see HSM like in the next 3 to 5 years?
So in the next 3 to 5 years, we're going to still be here doing cars, of course. We want to become a major player in the new car industry. People know us for gray market. I mean, that's what they call people that sell new cars, but is not the authorized dealer. Now we are the authorized dealer for GAC, Ion, Hype-Tech. And I told you, we have a number of projects that we're working on currently that's going to come on stream this year. So I see ourselves still being in the car industry. But of course, we want to expand our reach regionally. As I said, we're in Guyana. If we could get through another couple islands throughout the Caribbean, that would be amazing. But we're definitely going to continue in this industry. And we want to be a big player in Trinidad and Tobago among the new car companies. That's where I see myself or see HSM in the next 5 years.
Are you all planning to expand even more in different sectors?
So right now, I think we have our hands full. What we're diversifying in for the rest of this year, you're definitely going to see HSM launching some new brands in the Trinidad and Tobago, apart from the brand that we recently just launched. So in Guyana, we actually have the Radara brand as well as GAC. And in Trinidad, as I said, we're going to have some very, very exciting things coming to our shows very soon.
What are like some of your best moments as being an entrepreneur?
One, I like to create employment for people. I mean, that's important. I see myself, if I don't do that, then I think I fail. So the more people that we can employ, the more things that we could do. I'm very happy about that. But I think the most exciting thing for me as an entrepreneur is the fact that when I sell somebody either their first car or their second car and be able to see somebody happy driving out of here, because sometimes somebody might buy a second car or the third car, but the purchase they had before wasn't the best. Because a lot of times people sell them a car for just selling the product, but not selling a product that they actually need. But that's how I am. I enjoy sales. I started off in sales here, and so I'm passionate about it. If I could choose one job to do here every day, apart from being the CEO, I would choose being on the floor and selling cars every day because I like selling. I like when somebody buy a car and they're happy with it. Or I meet somebody outside of here and they're telling somebody, hey, I buy my car from that guy. I was real happy, check him out. That's like some of the best feelings you could ever get. And apart from that, is traveling the world and being able to experience different cultures because of the job I have. And sharing other people through my Mikhail from HSM videos because I record every single place that I go to, I record videos. Whether it be China, to India, to Thailand, to UK, and I try to show people the process. Hey, we're gonna buy this car. Come and see what it looks like. Let's go to the factory. I'll be able to share the experience with people, that things that they may never see or people don't normally show those things. I'm very happy when people say, hey, I watched an entire world tour trip. That makes me feel good that I'm actually doing something that people enjoy.
What is one thing that you want people to know about Mikhail?
I enjoy different aspects of life, like all different segments. I feel like I could fit in anywhere. I like to hang out with friends. I like the farm. So I'm a farmer. I probably say that. I'm a estate constable. People don't have the estate superintendent of HSM Security Services. I like fishing. I like to go hunting. I like to go catch crabs. I used to drift when I had more time before. I like to ride horses. I like to travel. I like all different aspects of life. Like I can meet anybody and I will find something in common with them. But one other thing is, I really want to be a pilot. I had never planned to be in HSM or be Mikhail from HSM. That just happened. I enjoy it. I have a passion for it. But one thing I always wanted to do, and I will do, is become a pilot. Before I even did mechanical engineering, I wanted to do that. I decided, hey, I'll do mechanical engineering first. After, I'll go and do that. Straight out of engineering, HSM happened and I got involved full time, and any time wasn't there. But I'll be a pilot one day.
Guys, if you're watching this, Mikhail wants to be a pilot, so help him out.
Yeah. Give me these steps.
What do you recommend to your audience or anybody who have a passion to become an entrepreneur?
If you want to be an entrepreneur, don't let anybody fool you that it's going to be easy. Because to become an entrepreneur, find something that you like doing, because it's going to be hard. Sleepless nights, sacrificing your lifestyle, things that you like to do. Because I give up a lot of things that I like to do what I'm doing right now. Nothing comes easy, but if you have your head on, you work hard, you persevere, you can achieve anything, but it doesn't come easy. Success doesn't come overnight. Don't look at things that people do and think it's easy or it came overnight. It's a lot of hard work. So once you want something and you're hungry enough for it, work hard and you'll get it.
This is the CPatts Live Talks. Mikhail from HSM, Chris Patterson. Oh, thanks so much for your time.
But before you leave, let's go and take a test drive in one of the JCs.
I will do it.
So we'll drive the M Zoom.
M Zoom.